Take the can, the stiff arm, take the can, fixing eyes high on walls and doors. Creep at the can and the steps, rattle and kick at the outer door. Step outside, sour May cold, slap of the wind, and stand stiff as a board. The spade left at the door. Eyes fixed, keeping the eyes at eye level, reach and gather the spade with the left hand and turn and pass the kitchen window, dragging open the small gate, crossing the lane and stepping onto the dung heap. And advancing to the middle of the dung heap. Stand. Looking away, leave down the can on a level front. Do it quick. Grip the spade and scrabble on the face of the dung heap. Root and scoop and poke a spot, claw and tear. Drop the spade. Looking away, turn to the can. And take the can and looking away, not looking away, spit it there. Sculpture of poor pink fresh fish in a ship in the net. Down the can. And grab the spade and over it, cover it, more than root, down back there, cover it, put more, that'll do, more, that'll do, eat it. Take the can, spade and the can, turn away, stand up, lift up your head and fix on the sea, stretch it, the sea is steady, rag where your chest was, and slap of the wind. Step up on the dung heap and move to the middle, and turn and listen to yourself. Leave down the can on a level spot. Sprout looking up at you. Take the spade and go for it, shoulder to the wind. Scoop, don't rush this. Clear the basin in the dung heap. Give it shape. Take time, you have time. Your back a hard curve. Face blind at the spade. Take your time. Leave down the spade. Turn to the can, take the can and care over what you're about. And watching spill all into the basin, and look, and meet the whole sliver and slop, blood from the less and morsel raw on the dung. Turn away and take the spade and fill the basin, root on the cover of dung, and root more and secure it, and then some more, and leave it now. Lean on the spade, and fix on the stretch of sea. Take the spade, and to it as they taught you, wheel the spade, find a spot on the heap that will take the cut of the spade, moisture catch, and give it a rhythm, and make a small grave, know what you're about, good foot down and a foot by a foot, up on that, hide it there, that'll do. Leave aside the spade, go to the can, stoop over it and put in your hand, and lift out the sliver, slippery and no weight at all, filmy man, woman of ours. Take it dripping and place in the 1 foot by 1, set it there, scrap up, last bit. Go back to the can and take the can and again to the spot and spin it all in. The dung drip, the can aside. Pick up the spade, sticky grip. Die. And fill with care, using the spade as they touch you, finding the beat of it, letting cut of the wind take your bones, fill it, and tend it, and more, and leave the spade side, and down, and by the small heap, and feel it, and cry what you have for the was and the wasn't. The can, and the spade. Off spade child. Spade to the left of the door. Inside, the quiet, love, and the fire low.
Media publicity or celebrity of an individual or phenomenon. The expression was credited to Andy Warhol, who encoded the words "in the future, everyone will be world famous for 15 minutes" in the program for a 1968 exhibition of his work at the Moderna Museet in Stockholm, Sweden. Photographer Matt Finkelstein claims credit for the expression, stating that he was photographing Warhol in 1966 for a proposed book. The crowd gathered trying to get into the pictures, and Warhol supposedly remarked that everyone wants to be famous, to which Finkelstein replied, "Yeah, for about 15 minutes, Andy." The phenomenon is often used in reference to figures in the entertainment industry or other areas of popular culture, such as reality television and YouTube. It is believed that the statement was an adaptation of a theory of Marshall McLuhan, explaining the differences of media, why TV differs much from other media using contestants. An older version of the same concept in English is the expression 9 days one day, which dates at least as far back as the Elizabethan era. Interpretation. German art historian Benjamin H.D. Bucklow suggests that the core tenet of Warhol's aesthetic, being systematic unvalidation of the hierarchies of representation of functions and techniques of art, corresponds directly to the belief that the hierarchy of subjects worthy to be represented will someday be abolished. Hence anybody, and therefore everybody, can be famous once that hierarchy dissipates. In the future, and by logical extension of that, in the future, everybody will be famous, and not merely those individuals worthy of fame. On the other hand, why do with both the ephemerality of fame in the information age and, more recently, the democratization of media outlets brought about by the advent of the internet? In this formulation, Warhol's quote has been taken to mean, at the present, because there are so many channels by which an individual might attain fame, albeit not enduring fame, virtually anyone can become famous for a brief period of time. There is a third and even more remote interpretation of the term, as used by an individual who has been legitimately famous or skirted celebrity for a brief period of time, the period of time being his or her 15 minutes. John Werner suggests that 15 minutes of fame is an enduring concept because it permits everyday activities to become great effects. Tabloid journalism and the paparazzi have accelerated this trend, turning what may have before been isolated coverage into continual media coverage even after the initial reason for media interest has passed. Derivative phrases, the age of reality television has seen comment rarely updated as, in the future, everyone will be obscured for 15 minutes. The British artist Banksy has made a sculpture of a TV that has, written on its screen, "In the future, everyone will be anonymous for 15 minutes," which was later used in the lyrics of Robbie Williams' song The Actor from his 2006 album Woodbox. And a more recent adaptation of Warhol's quip, possibly prompted by the rise of online social networking, blogging, and internet celebrity, is the claim that in the future, everyone will be famous to 15 people, or, in some renditions on the web, everyone will be famous to 15 people. This quote, though attributed to David Weinberger, was said to have originated with the Scottish artist Loneliness. The Marilyn Manson song I Don't Like the Drugs, released on his 1998 album Mechanical Animals, alludes to the term in the line "We're rehabbed and we're ready for our 15 minutes of shame" as part of the song's theme of unrepentant escapism through drugs. See also Andy Warhol's 15 Minutes, Bad, Famous for Being Famous, Internet Men, Hit Girl, One Hit Wonder, Reality Show, World Famous in New Zealand, Big in Japan, 15 Minutes, the dictionary definition of 9-day wonder at work Shanghai. Notes. References. Ginn, Jekyll Douglas Perry. The 16th Minute, Life in the Aftermath of Fame. New York, Jeremy F. Tarcher Penguin. ISBN 0739455427. Patterson, Dave.